Believe it. We are actually in the month of July. We are in the second half of the year. Wow. When we got to May, I saw a colleague of mine post on her status. What a year it has been. Many of us might be saying the same thing. What a year it has been. But we are only in the month of July. As we seek to go through the rest of the year, I want to encourage you. I want to say to you this afternoon, this evening, or this morning, I don't know what time you'll be watching this video, but I want to say to you, trust the process. Yes, trust the process. I have a colleague who is always saying to me, Nicola, use your GPS. Use your GPS. Now I'm saying, I don't know about you, but you see, like me, when I'm going on the road, I want to know exactly where I'm going before I go there. I want to plot out the route and I want to be able to see the route in my head before I even venture out. Not only that, I want to know when I go on the road, I know which turn to make. I know which road to take and all of those things. So I don't want to be relying on any GPS. So when my colleague is always saying, Nicola, use a GPS, Nicola, use a GPS, you know, I always are going to use it, but it just always happens that I don't use it. No, being on the road now, using my GPS, and I'm going straight ahead, and I realize that the traffic in front of me, nothing that they in front of me. And when I look to the right, I see that the road is clear. But this GPS is telling me to go to the left. And when I look to the left, I realize that things just don't look like it's thought out over that side. Too much traffic over that side, but yet still, the GPS is telling me to go to my left. And we're told that we must trust the process. Ah, wow. Trust the process, God. When it seems as though where you're sending me it just have a lot of roadblocks. It have all kind of things happening. So why? But we ought to trust the process because the GPS can see the things that we can't see. We can only see so far and no further. But the GPS is actually seeing everything down the road that we can't see. It can see if there's an accident, if there's a traffic buildup, if something is happening down the road, but we cannot see it from where we are. Can I tell you? God is greater than our GPS. He can see every single thing that is happening in our lives and around us. In fact, he knows the future. He knows what tomorrow holds. He knows what the next minute holds. And just as though some of us might be listening, and I know you actually trust the GPS, but some of the times we find it hard to trust God. And I'm saying to you this afternoon, trust God. Trust God because He knows what is going to happen. He knows tomorrow. He knows the next minute. He knows how things will turn around in your life. He knows that even though when you look to your left, it seems as though it's a whole lot of traffic and you're not going to get to your destination anytime soon. He knows that you will get to your destination, and that is actually the best route to get to your destination. Some of the times we look at things in our own eyes and we can only see so far, as I said to you before, and no further. But God sees everything that lies ahead. I want to encourage you this afternoon, as you seek to go through the remaining months in the year, that you spend time to listen to what God is saying to you, and you will not fail at any time to move away from his direction. Trust the process. Even when it seems hard, trust the process. Even when it seems as though there's more traffic down that road, trust the process, because the road that he's leading you on and wherever he's taking you to is the best road ever. Jeremiah 29, verse 11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declare the Lord." And it goes on to tell us that his plan is not to kill us. Wow, how could God and how can God be saying that to me at the time when it seems as though the whole world is caving on me, because he will not give you more than you can bear. And he knows that at the end of the day, whatever you're going through, wherever he's leading you, you will not die. His plans is not to kill you. His plans are not to kill you, but to give you an expected end. This afternoon, this morning, this evening, I don't know what time you're watching it, but I want to say to you, trust the process, because God has your best interest at heart, and his plans for you are perfect, and he will not kill you. Trust the process.